Hi guys, Marcy here, and today I want to talk to you guys all about this new used makeup buying site called GlamBot. So right off the bat, I want to say I am not sponsored, I'm not affiliated with them in any way. I literally just was curious and decided to place an order to see what would happen, what I would get, if I would get anything at all, and kind of what the whole deal is with this GlamBot site, because I know it's popping up everywhere. It's popping up in Instagram news feeds, it's popping up on top of my email, it's everywhere I go. There's an ad for GlamBot, and I'm sure if you watch any kind of makeup tutorial or in the makeup community at all on any kind of social media, that you are probably seeing the same ad I did. So in case you don't know or you have not been inundated with these ads, what is GlamBot? In layman's terms, GlamBot is eBay for makeup. If you have used makeup that you no longer use, or you know it was a regret purchase, whatever the case may be, and you don't want it anymore, you can send in your used makeup, and it is predominantly higher end makeup. I don't think you can send in like Maybelline, NYX. They do take ColourPop and they do take Makeup Geek, but if it's like an actual drugstore brand, as far as I know, they don't take it. So this is for like online specialty makeup stores or high-end makeup stores that you would find in like Sephora, Ulta, stuff like that. But like not Maybelline, L'Oreal, NYX, Rimmel, Wet n Wild. They will not take any of that. But basically you just come up with a group of products that you would like to send in to them. They will filter through the products. And I could be wrong here, let me check. So I'm on their website right now. This is their website. As you can see, it says 30% off Mother's Day sales. And you scroll down and they do have all kinds of sales and products and this and that and the other thing. Just, you know, there you go. It's a good website if you either want to try something out, if you're looking for a limited edition or discontinued item. I think it would be very beneficial to there. Or if you're really just looking for gently used makeup, new or gently used makeup at a steep discount, GlamBot apparently is the way to go. Now, aside from makeup, they do also carry brushes and they carry skincare items. But if it's like out of that health and beauty, like really specifically beauty area, they don't sell it. This is the very first time I placed an order. I did use a 15% off coupon. I believe it's free shipping over $50, and I got 7 items in total. Now, I did not get a lot of higher end items, or I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money because just in case it was a scam, or just in case I never got the items, or you know, the items were bad. I did not want to spend a whole lot of money, and I didn't really want to buy, you know, like a Gucci bronzer for $50 either. So I got a lot of more affordable stuff. A lot of the stuff I got is actually ColourPop, which is already pretty affordable to begin with, but it's besides the point. Let's get the handy dandy phone out and give you guys some dates and some times. I got 7 items in all. I initially made my purchase on April 21st, and I got an order confirmation on April 22nd. And from April 22nd, I got radio silence for over a week, and my item actually got delivered on May 6th. So it does take a while. It takes probably, I would say, April 22nd, almost 2 weeks to get your package. At least that was my personal experience. So I actually got a little nervous because when I did first order, and I'm going to show you guys everything I ordered and go through that all, but when I did first order, I didn't get an email confirmation. I didn't get anything. Like nothing. There was no way to tell what I ordered and like the status of where it's at in the shipping process. So I ended up waiting like 3 days, and on the 3rd day I'm like, something's wrong here. So I emailed customer support through GlamBot. They don't have a phone number or anything. It's literally just email, similar to IPSY and actually a lot of other companies that now just do that, email customer service. I did get a reply back within 24 hours saying that there's a good possibility that even though you get all of our sale emails and PR emails and all of that, there's a good chance that your order confirmation email just ended up in your spam folder. Check your spam folder. So I went back to the day where it said that the money was drawn out of my bank account, and sure enough, for whatever reason, the order confirmation was in the spam box. I don't know why. It comes from the same email as like their daily, whatever emails you would get. I don't know why it went in the spam box, but it did, so I was happy to see that. And then once I got that order confirmation email and was able to see everything, I could then check, through the links of that email on the status of my shipping and everything else. I will say that you will get your items. Checking spam folders is something that's probably a good idea if you want to order from them. And also be prepared for whatever item you get, whether it's one item or whether it's 100 items. Be prepared for it to take at least 2 weeks to end up at your house. This is not something that it is going to come to you in any fast amount of time. This is not Sephora Flash 2-day shipping. Oh no. When I finally did get my package on May 6th, it came in this, basically just a regular padded manila envelope with the shipping label. Of course, I opened it up, and the way everything was shipped, there was no paper at all. It was literally just the products. There was no receipt, no postcard, nothing. Just the products. That's all that I got. They each came in these little bubble wrap baggies, and I would get like 1 or 2 items in each individual baggie, depending on, what it is that they were. So as you can see, we have some cream eyeshadows here. We have some lip products. And we have some eye products. And that's it. That's literally everything that came. Like I said, no receipt, no anything like that. That confirmation email is essentially your receipt in all of this, so that is not something that you want to delete or lose or, put somewhere where you're going to forget it, because that is going to be very important to you, especially if you feel like you need to return something. Coffee break. So I got 7 items. Like I said, this is how each individual item came. And I'm going to go through and show you guys everything I got and what I think of it, and then what I think of GlamBot in general. So the first thing that I got right here is a ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the color Wattles. So I've always seen Kathleen Lights talk about this particular shade, a couple other YouTubers. I'm really looking for like those rose gold blush colors right now. As you will see, a lot of this is that. So I decided that this would be a good time to try it, and it does tell you what the fill is. When you're looking at it, and I actually have my order right here so I can tell you guys what they said it was. So it goes by fill. So is it a new item? Is it something that has about 80% worth of product left in it? Is it something that is about half gone or has 50% worth of product in it? Or is it 30%, I believe, or less? Which basically means it was pretty well used. So according to the website, this is the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Wattles, like I said, and its condition is good, and its fill was 80%, which means whoever had it before that sent it in used about 20% of the product, and there was still 80% left of the product in here. And I paid $5.40 for this. So opening it up, the first thing I wanted to check, especially with this one, because a lot of the ColourPop shadows I have that are like this, if you stick it upside down, the pan will fall out and shatter everywhere because it is such a creamy formula. So as you can see, it's still very well secured. The pan is not coming out. I will zoom in on a close-up of this so you guys can see what all I have left. And then just swatching it, it is still really super smooth and soft. It still swatches really, really, really nicely, and I've liked the shadow a lot. I've used it almost every single day since I've gotten it. So this one I do really enjoy, and I'm happy I got. Now, like I said, I paid $5.40 for it. I think it's, what, $6 on ColourPop's site to begin with. So I don't think in cases like this that GlamBot is probably worth it, but I was just a little afraid of getting higher end products and then not getting my money back. At least if I lost everything, you know, they were all just kind of cheapo products that it was whatever. This one I was really happy with. The next thing that I'm going to pull out is actually a product from Makeup Geek. I don't know how old this is, but it is the Makeup Geek Gel Liner in the color Mystic. So according to ColourPop, the condition of this gel liner was good and the fill was 80%, which actually, I think whoever bought this just like swatched it and that was it and never even used it, because this is really like completely full. Like, I don't even know. I really truly think whoever submitted this, like, they literally just swatched it and decided they didn't like it, or for whatever reason got rid of it, because this thing is a lot more than 80% full, and I paid $9 for this one. So it is just a really, really pretty gel liner, and surprisingly, I am wearing it on my eyes today. It is still extremely creamy. It's very workable. It hasn't really hardened or gone bad at all, as you guys can tell, and there it is. So again, this is another one that Marlena, Makeup Geek, you know, her whole thing is being affordable. So is it really worth it to get it from GlamBot? Probably not. However, I don't know if this particular item is even still available or not, but it is a beautiful item. It's in great condition, and like I said, I really think it was basically new. So I am very happy with that one as well. And the next item I'm pulling out is from Makeup Forever. Now, of course, this is probably the most expensive thing I chose to get, and it is their Aqua Cream eyeshadow in Pink Beige number 16. According to GlamBot, its condition was good. Its fill was 50%, so it was already half gone, and it was $8.63 on the GlamBot site. And opening it up, there it is. I would say that it's probably, I don't know, I've never had this product before. I don't own a lot of Makeup Forever. I don't own any Makeup Forever eye products. This is my first one. So I can't say how full this pot usually is to begin with, but it does feel a little dried out, but nothing terrible. You can still easily get it out, and it does still swatch. It's, like I said, I'm in that blushy rose gold kind of phase. It is a very pretty product, and for $8.63, I'm happy I was able to at least try. Like I said, I've never owned anything like this before, especially for Makeup Forever. I was more than happy to pay it to try it out, to see how I actually like the formula and if I would be interested in buying more of these in the future. I do also like this one. And one more thing I want to note with this, aside from coming in this bag, every single product, and I don't know if you can see it, has this little like butterfly sticker around it. I guess it's their attempt at securing a product. So when I did get this product, you know, it had, I broke it, but it did have that sticker, and then it kind of did go down and seal like that. I'm assuming that is just their attempt at sealing your product to make sure nothing gets out. But, I mean, it is kind of flimsy, and by the time I opened it, most of the stickers were not even attached to the products anymore. But I do just want to note that, you know, aside from the bubble wrap, they do at least make an attempt at stickering caps on and all that kind of stuff so nothing dries out or opens up. Aside from those eye items, the rest of my order was lip products and eyeliners. So I'm going to go into the lip products next, and these are both from ColourPop. One, of course, is a lippy stick, and one is a lippy pencil. So this is the ColourPop Lippy Pencil Stick in the color Brink. And it says that its condition was good, and its fill was 80%, and I paid $5.40 for it. And there is what is left. I've never owned one of ColourPop's lippy sticks before, so I don't know what that is, but that looks like a pretty good amount of product left. And as far as me using it, since I've gotten it, all I've done was swatch it so far. I actually really like this a lot. This is a beautiful, creamy, pigmented formula. I'm absolutely in love with it. So there it is on my hand. I could not be more pleased with it. It doesn't seem to be dried out or, you know, have a weird smell or anything like that. So this one, Of course, like I said, ColourPop's already cheap, but I do really like this. Now, and here's the thing, because I have a lot of these pencils already, so I understand what happens when you sharpen them. So here is how it came to me, and I will close up so you guys can see, but the problem with these ColourPop pencils, for as good and as fantastic and affordable as they are, once you sharpen them, it is very easy for the pencil to then kind of just come apart out of its packaging. Which every single time I've sharpened a ColourPop pencil, this is what has happened, so I know it is not a fault of GlamBot, that it's just a ColourPop thing. Here is the pencil, and they do obviously sharpen or cut off or smooth, or they do sanitize all of these products in some way. It is very obvious that, you know, they go through some kind of a cleaning or cutting or smoothing process. Like I said, they did sharpen the pencil, and it is still super creamy, super beautiful, not dried out, no problems with it other than that ColourPop packaging. But again, I can't complain. I really like the color, and I'm really happy with it. So moving right along, the last two things I got were the eyeliners, and this is the ColourPop gel liner in Stomper. And as you can see, it does have one of those little stickers on it. And according to GlamBot, the condition of this was good. The fill was 80%, and I got it for $4.40. Now, I do have a bunch of other ColourPop gel liners. They're one of my favorite gel liners. This one seemed to be a little bit different, but I'm not sure why. So there is everything that is left in the tube, so you can see, there is still a ton of product left. There is the swatch of it. Now, I love their gel liner formula. I think it's super creamy, super pigmented, and it's one of the few liners that truly lasts in my waterline all day long. So I'm very sensitive when I apply stuff in my waterline. It's very easy for it to just not feel right for me. And very rarely do I have a problem with ColourPop unless like the cap was left open or the cap came off and it started to dry off. I don't know if it's just from how they sharpened it or if it's just an older liner, but this one does seem to have a little bit of like hardness on the top. I kind of just like took a pair of scissors or a razor and just kind of nipped it off at the top, and the rest of it's fine. So I think it just got dried out on the tip, or something was going on, I don't know, but it's fine now. I do really like it. I love this color. I needed it. The last product I got was from Stila, and it is the Stila Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliner in Mint Julep. I just thought this was going to be a really fun color for spring and summer. And they said that the condition of this one was good and that the fill was also 80%. And I did pay $4.40 for it. So here it is, and this one scared me a little bit because I started twisting it and twisting it and twisting it, and it wasn't coming up. It's still kind of like taking a while to come up, and I don't know. I don't know if something happened and it fell out and they tried to like put it back in, but I am actually a little scared because it doesn't look right. It looks like something happened and someone tried to fix it. And of course now I'm not going to be able to get it in, and I probably just broke it. Yep. Okay. So I think the deal with this one, and they just may not have even realized, is that the crank mechanism is broken. So once you crank it up, you cannot crank it back down. Maybe that's just how Stila ones are, but in my personal experience with eyeliners, usually if you can crank them up, they will come back down and retract. So, but the color, the formula, everything as far as that goes is good. I think just something happened with the packaging. I actually just lost a whole chunk of eyeliner, and I'm kind of sad now because I don't know how much is left in here. Although I'm assuming if it says 80% and the other ones were pretty much good, that this one is good. It seems really, really creamer. I don't know. I don't know if this one is just a dud. I mean, the color's beautiful. Technically, it works, and it is super creamy. I just think that something went awry with the packaging on this one, but I am still really excited to have it, even if it's just going to be for the spring and summer. So that was it. That was all of the products I got from GlamBot. Like I said, I did use either a 15 or a 20% discount, and my grand total for all of those products was $42.09, and that is including the shipping, since I did not meet that $50 mark for free shipping. I think I had to pay like an extra $5. Would I recommend GlamBot? In certain cases, yes, I would. Like I said, I didn't have any problems really with any of my products. The only issue I had was the fact that my confirmation email went to my spam folder, and then it took 2 weeks to get to my house. But as far as that, I did get my products in the end. None of them came really damaged or anything. They all still seem to be in great condition as far as formula goes. Nothing seems off or old or broken about them. Like I said, if you're buying like ColourPop and Makeup Geek, I don't necessarily think GlamBot is worth it. But if you are looking for higher end items, or items that were limited edition or that have been discontinued that you love and you just really miss, I think GlamBot is excellent for that kind of stuff. Or if you just want to try a higher end item at a steeper discount, again, I think it's excellent. They have tons of brands on there, from Too Faced and Benefit to Bobbi Brown and MAC and Jeffree Star and Glam Glow, and they really do have a very, very wide variety of items, and they are always, from what I've seen anyway, having some kind of sale or discount. So I hope if you had any questions or was wondering what GlamBot was and how it worked, I hope this kind of helped you figure that out a little bit. If you have any questions, comments, anything like that, you guys know where to leave them. And if you like what I bring to YouTube every week, you can always just like this video and hit that subscribe button. You can find me on all kinds of social media at Marcy_K with 2 eyes, just like it is here. I love you guys. I hope you're having a great week, and I'll see you later. Mwah! Bye!